Arsenal haven't won a Premier League since 2003-2004. I think they'll win it this year, and there are 3 reasons why. Alright, let's get a little less personal with the mic, and let's talk. Reason number 1, Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard. You could practically label the entire Arsenal attack in this section. They've been fantastic so far this year. Bukayo Saka has a GA of 11 so far, and he's been providing consistently off of the wing. Odegaard is one of the best young 10s in world football at the minute. He's added another 10 goals from the midfield spot, and he's continued to provide for both Jesus and now Eddie Nketiah. You can't miss out Martinelli either. With 8 goals and assists this year, he's been just as good off of that left side and has been a very, very much needed contributor to this team. As well as this, Gabriel Jesus is going to be very important down the stretch. Arsenal are going to be wishing him to get back as soon as possible because they're going to miss him while he is out. Reason number 2, potential January signings. As mentioned already with Gabriel Jesus, injuries are the possible downfall of this Arsenal team. City, who are chasing them, have an amazing amount of strength in depth across their team. So Arsenal do have to be very careful. I think this has to be a window where they gain some depth in this squad. If I was in charge of Arsenal's front office, I would go and get some talented youngsters from the continent. This would be Mikhailo Mudryk from Shakhtar and Mohamed Kudus from Ajax. 21 and 22-year-olds, respectively, would help to build on one of the youngest teams in the Premier League. Mudryk would add to the wingers that Arsenal already have and would continue to be great for many, many years. And Ajax's Mohamed Kudus would not only add depth towards Odegaard's position, and also play in the 8 role, adding to more midfield depth and allowing another starter in that depleted midfield. And I think those 2 signings would massively better Arteta's team. My third and final point, tough games make champions. The third and perhaps biggest reason for Arsenal winning the title this year is the way they have won games. It's easy for good teams to just take points from games they're clearly better in, games they play really well, but Arsenal have been able to do that, and also in another big way. They've taken points from games where they've been poor and not deserved points from, and in my opinion, that's the biggest trait of a champion. They managed to grind out a result against West Ham where they were easily the worst team for very, very long periods of that game. They grinded a 1-0 away at Ellen Road, and they've managed to get it done with their backs against the walls continuously. And I think, in my opinion, if a team can get it done despite playing poor, that shows a lot of character and a lot about a championship potentially winning side. That's all for today. Have a good new year, and I'll see you guys next time.